Welcome to Gray Overload. I'm Anthony, and let's open up the Nikon Z6. I purchased the Z6 today, went and picked it up from the camera store, and I've been in communication with them. I used to have a Nikon D80, and I'm upgrading from that to the Z6 series. I've been keeping my eye on just cameras in general, trying to get something not only can I take pictures with and take with me to take good photos. I want something full frame, mirrorless I wanted to go with, and I also wanted something to record like 4K. This one does 4K 30. So that was, everything was being kept in mind as I was going through and doing this purchase, something I can record and even use as, hey, if I'm going to stream, I can stream for long periods of time with it, like if I do a live stream. I haven't started that yet, but of things to come, hopefully. And overall, I've talked to the same place where I bought my camera from before, the D80. It's a local camera place here in the Milwaukee area, and I decided, hey, let's look at this. Is this going to work for what I want it for? And they thought it was a good choice overall, and so I picked up the Z6. They had some things that they like a little bit better than the Z7 on this one, where it has some good low light capabilities, and there's a lot of people out there. This is actually in their filmmaker series. Nikon has a filmmaker set, which is more money, and I didn't want to buy that whole set as I'm not going out and doing a lot of stuff with the camera for filming. I'm going to be doing a lot of filming here at, where you see me every single time you watch a video. So in here, what comes, this is the basic box with the opening right there. On this side, it's basically just a whole bunch of serial numbers and basically the kit. So it's got the 24 to 70, it says the Z 24 to 70 kit, Z6, and a Nikkor Z 24 to 70 milliliters F/4S on this. And then on this side, it's basically the same thing, except you got a little picture of the camera there, black on that side. The bottom is just basic if you care. Two embossed ZZs there, and the back side is a little bit. It tells you what's in the box in a couple different languages and where the camera is made and where the lens is made. So the camera's made in Japan, the lens made in the lens is made in Thailand, and accessories are dependent upon where they are. So USB cables made in China, strap in Bangladesh, and other accessories you go through there. They also say a little bit of Bluetooth and those items on here as well. But the accessories that are included in the box is a strap, rechargeable battery charger, USB cable, user manual, and warranty. So those are the accessories included along with your lens and your camera. So I do have a card for it. So these take the this is a little case for it here, but these are this is a Sony, what is it, I don't even remember what these are, but maybe somebody can do it. It looks like it's an XQD or an XCQD. I don't know what Sony did with this graphic on there, but that was the card I needed. I just purchased it. It just happened. I was at the camera place, and to what I think of the cards is just, I need a card for this camera, just add it on, and that's where it goes. But so you take this, when you slide it open, you open it up. Then you have the camera and you have the lens. So which one do we start with? Should we start with the camera or the lens? Or which one actually falls out first? I'm tipping it upside down carefully. So here we go. We'll start with the camera. So they actually made this fit kind of tight. There is, I should look at this now. I just took out the camera side. Here is the lens side. And in the bottom here is a couple, they're using cardboard to actually pad against, and there's another piece of cardboard that was up over here for the lens to pad against just some of the packing and shipping. So if you care, that's how it was kind of packaged. But then you have the Z6 kit, and the accessories are rattling around in there. I don't know if you heard the little clunk. here we go. So we got the warranty program of your camera, so you can go register it. You have your 1-year extended warranty of the lens. Or wait, no, that is of the camera. That's just the model of it on there, which is a Z2470S. No, that says lens. Never mind. I'm just starting to learn how to read today, I guess. So, but here is the manual, and it looks like that is in, or that's the user manual, and it looks like they're both user manuals. One's in English, one's in Spanish, and then they have the download center. So you can download firmware for this camera. I have paid attention to being able to do that online, and Nikon's been actually coming out with a lot of different firmware, so which I'm all for. If you're gonna make the camera more capable, that's great for the users and user experience. Hopefully you're just improving it over time and people can get more capability out of it as they own it. So that's a really, really great thing. And that was also another deciding factor of this. So then you just have a little tab here that you can pull, or well, you can pull it, but it should open, shouldn't it? There it goes. So it was caught on something. It looks like it was caught on another piece of cardboard down here. I'm trying to be careful because I'm not going to drop this camera. So now I'm just going to actually take it out. So there was a piece of cardboard for packing on top of the body here. So here's how the camera body is all wrapped up, and a piece of like styrofoam, what is it? Styrofoam plastic stuff. I'm going to set this down off to the side so I can show you the inside of the box. So there it is, and on this side, put your finger in, you open it up, and here's all your accessories. So we got here the USB cable. It is USB-C, so this is type A to type C. Then you have your strap. Then you have your I was going through everything in my head of what was there, but maybe somebody can tell me what this is for in there. I'm sure once I read, if I read the user manual, it will tell me, but don't know what that is off the top of my head. And the last two things in here were the charger and the battery. So here is what the charger looks like. So we have that charger there. You plug in the cable, and it looks like it's actually able to rotate. Yep, so if you slide this button here, it actually, no, it just rotates. And then that's actually pretty cool, so that your plug here can rotate. So if you want to set it up in a different angle, it's not going to be, oh no, it does latch. So then, or it latches in up on top, and then you press this button. So there's a little slider here, and then it can rotate until you lock it into the other position. Then you can unlock it again and rotate. The battery slides in. I dropped that, which is better than dropping the camera. So I wish I had a scissors down here, but I do not. So there's the battery cap, and then here's the battery, and let's pick this up. And the battery just slides in like this, locks in. So, or not really locks, but it clicks in, and then you can push it out. So that's the charger and the battery. Don't need that anymore. And here is the charger for it. So it actually plugs in. That I like this a lot better, Nikon, than the D80 had a huge cord running off of it. To be able to plug this just right into the wall is a huge plus, and then to be able to slide this back and make it storable is a great feature. This slides out again, so you can slide it in and out. Good job. I like that. And the rest of this in here is basically stuck in there, but it's all just cardboard to protect it. So that's there. I'm going to set this off to the side so I don't make too much noise. But then let's take a look at the camera itself. So you open it up. There's the camera. And I traded in my D80, so I don't have that to compare to. But you have your, lens area here. So this just turns and comes off, and you can attach. So that's what it looks like in there. Goes back on. That's what it looks like when it's on. So here is, and like I said, I just took this out, so I don't know that much about it, and I don't have the battery in here yet. But we do have a card department, so the card department will go right in there. I suppose I could actually insert this card front side. So that's not too bad. So if you push it in here, it's spring loaded. You can close that. Then we have a couple buttons here, another one here. You have your dial there and another dial back here. You have your on-off switch up on top. Here, I'll just show that as I go through it. Then you have your what way you're going to want to, or what mode you're in. Your ISO, your ISO record, exposure. So it's got a lot of stuff all right there. And then, oh, there's a little screen to tell you what's going on. This side I think I already showed you. The bottom, if you want, there's the bottom. And we can throw the battery in. So this just opens up. So here's the battery compartment. You got a little yellow thing to keep it held in there, and then there's a spring to help it come out. And make sure I plug this in right. And so if you just insert it, I can't see my screen, what I'm doing. So it snaps in, you close it. So that works. And then we get to the back side here, or the information side, and you see all the buttons on there. You have your delete, you have your play, you have which mode you can switch, video or camera. You have a little thumbstick, so that's a little joystick up there. Information, you have your nice little pad there to go up, down, side to side, and then you have all your other buttons at the bottom here, your menus, etc. So overall, that's this camera. It does have a screen that comes out. So let's see here. It comes in here like that, and then you can come out. Comes like that. So you can see it there. You can put it, point it down. So it doesn't flip around or flip up and over so you can see yourself, but it is it's a nice screen. It's nice and big and seems like it knows what it's doing. You got your viewfinder in there too, so of course you're not going to see anything because of the lens. But then we'll get to this side. It does have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on it according to this. There, it does have a thing for mic and headphones. So headphones is on top, mic is on bottom. We can close that up, and this seems like it's a nice little rubber piece. The bottom one is for a remote. Then if you pull this open, you have your USB-C cable, and then you have your HDMI. So top is USB-C, then HDMI, and then your remote. According to this, it looks like, yeah, remote. So that is the, and it all goes down there, all fits snug and in. So very impressive body, way smaller than the D80 was in just how it feels in your hand, not weight wise. I think it's about the same weight as the D80. I didn't look it up, but it just by holding both, this was I don't know, feels like a good thing, just a lot thinner. It seems a little bit more nice in your hand, I would say. It just fits better. But let's take a look at the lens. So with the camera like this, you're going to need a lens, otherwise it's not going to work too well. So let's see what they got in here. So first, you take it, you open it up, and it looks like it's got a lens sleeve. So here in plastic, something to throw the lens in, or lens. Well, let's see. Let's see what it has. Oh no, it's a cleaning cloth. Awesome. And got a little pouch in there, so yeah. Oh. Well, that was not listed on the accessories outside the box. Or I don't think it was. I didn't see it. So it's the same sort of thing in here. Cardboard. There you go. And this is what it looks like inside the box. Something's full of bubble wrap down there. First we have a little side pouch. So if we open up the side pouch, we have the lens. I don't even know the technical name of these, but basically helps keep the light off the lens front. Would that be sufficient? I'm sure somebody out there that knows cameras way better than I am is going to correct me on what it actually is. And I appreciate that. I probably won't remember it the next time I call. I'll still call it the same thing. But I appreciate trying to help me out and get that out of there. So we take this lens out. It's all in bubble wrap. And this bubble wrap seems like, I don't know if you can see all the little plastic things over here hanging off, but they kind of just got a little bit too close to the heat. So, but that's in the box. They kind of got the same packing mechanism from the camera to the lens, which makes sense, right? If you have a design that works, don't break it. So that box is going back together, and it goes back together quite easily. I suppose I could have did that with the other one and saved myself the trouble of putting it off to the side, but there we go. So now we get to the lens. Out of the bubble wrap. I'm sure the kids will have a lot of fun with that. And then the same sort of mechanism with this plastic. It is, and then here is the lens. So it's 24 to 70. It seems like it has a locking mechanism too on here. So what I've been told and what I've read is that these lenses are not the same mounting mechanism as the old lenses from Nikon. So if you're going to go to this system, you can either buy an adapter to use your own lenses or just go to these. Now, from what I've heard as well from people telling me some reviews, is that these new lenses, what are they, the Nikkor S's, or I think that's what they're called, these lenses, but these operate at a much faster rate with the camera. It auto adjusts and does a lot of different things quite quickly, whereas the older lenses will take some time to go through. But so then we have on this lens here, you can kind of see, so there's the front. If I open it up, this is what it looks like. And then it has here's the side of it. You can see where the dots all kind of line up to show it's kind of locked in place. It's not even at the 24 yet because you haven't rotated it over to open it up and unlock it. You have the auto manual over there if you want to be able to adjust, because you got your two rings, one to go your minor focus and one to get into where where you want to be. I'm not that technical with cameras. I just like taking a lot of photos. I've shot weddings in the past and stuff, so there's a little history there. But you can take off this part, and there's the lens from this angle. So with that, maybe I'll put it on here so you can see it on the camera all at once. So bear with me. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you have any tips about this camera, because I am willing to learn a lot about this thing. Once there's a lot of stuff coming back online, where I bought this from, he has classes, and he offered me and my wife to take some classes there to learn more about this camera. But now you line up the white dots, and I'm not going to be able to just show you this up in here. I don't want to drop either the lens or the camera. But the little white dots here line up. You put them in and you twist it up to the top, so counterclockwise there. And in order to take it off, you press this button. Let's see. Yes, so in order to take it off, you press this button right here to take off the lens. It unlocks it. Well, you press this in, you rotate this clockwise, right? Yes, clockwise. You're doing it, yeah. So clockwise, and then that will take once the white dots are aligned, it will come off. So now, if you were to turn on the camera, it does not turn on because the battery is dead. Right? Yes, battery is dead. So we're just going to show you the screen, maybe what that looks like, but with a dead battery, it's going to be very hard to do that. So, but we can do this when you hear the little click there. Once you hear that click, you're in the 24 section, and then it goes all the way to 70 and back, and then you can, if you want to lock it again, so you can kind of see that's 70, that's 24, and that's locked. So that's basically it. This camera for an unboxing of the strap connects to these two and will hold, and I'll put that on in a little bit here while the battery charges, so then I can have fun with the camera in a little bit. The kids want to check it out, so I want to just if you guys notice, I'm wearing the same shirt as the last video. I'm recording them on the same day. They're just going to be delayed by a couple days as I get them rendered out and up to you guys. But if you have any questions with the Nikon camera, be sure to leave them in the comments below. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And until next time, I thank you guys for watching this channel, helping support it. I am greatly appreciative of that. And thank you so much, guys, for doing all of that. And until next time, I want to say God bless, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.